Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel, The Visionary. I am Janice. Thank you to everyone who is here. I love you so very much. Thank you for all the likes and the comments. Thank you to my new subscribers, and thank you for those who keep coming back. I love you. So, we are channeling messages from the angels. Archangel Michael is taking the lead, but we also have Archangel Raphael also going to tune in, okay? So we're going to channel from the water some messages, and then we'll use the Angel Tarot and the Wild Mystic Oracle and the Angel Therapy cards to clarify, okay? So the first thing's coming out is listening is important at this time. They also want me to let you know that this is a 3-3-3 reading. So we have 3 overarching messages, okay? Hearing the voice of your soul is what's going to bring you restitution. It's going to bring you calmness. I'm hearing calamity, okay? Because there's something that's owed to you. There's something that's owed to you. There's something that was stolen, something that even like I almost feel like you were almost tricked into giving it away. And maybe it was tricked into giving away your power, maybe tricked into giving away money for something that wasn't legit, something that was illegal. I heard you weren't treated fairly. So there's also this healing energy of, in order to listen to your heart, you have to go through the layers of resentment. You have to go through the layers of anger. You have to go through all those layers in order to really hear your heart space, the doubt. You have to, the bitterness, okay? You have to go very deep and get past all of those emotions that you may be holding on to because of how you were treated. And for some of you guys, you're just now finding out the truth. Yeah, because the moon is coming in and illuminating all for you. And so, yes, Archangel Uriel is coming in and saying that if you're having trouble opening your heart, it's time to play, okay? That will help to empty out that monkey mind, because joy is a great transmuter, right? And also joy is a great transmuter of lack. So remembering taking full responsibility and accountability for the things that you attract into your reality, right? If you were in your highest vibration, these things would not be able to touch you or to come to you, right? And so it's just a lesson of allowing yourself to feel the joy, so that way you can see harmony within. And in that place of calmness, you're able to truly hear yourself, right? And also playing and doing the things that light your heart up, doing the things that make you smile, make you feel good, is also going to be a healing of this wound and a healing of this blockage, okay? Yeah. I just heard the heart is healing. Rapid release. Double time. I'm seeing the numbers 7, 11, 8, 95. Yeah. Learning lessons. That 9 is shooting out as the Hermit card really strongly. So you might be seeing a lot of 6s at this time as well. 6 for unconditional love and balance and giving and receiving victory. Also 3 6s for alignment. Yeah. So we have 7 of Wands coming out. Stand up for yourself and your beliefs. Have confidence. Challenge those in power, but choose your battles wisely. I almost feel like the 7 of Wands energy is almost a blockage, right? I almost feel like there's been something that has been stopping you from standing in your high light, causing you to have low self-esteem, not speaking up for yourself. So throat chakra healing coming as well. Yeah, and I'm seeing like 7 stars in a circle. So the divine is helping you to clear your throat. And it's almost like some of you guys you're replaying some kind of situation in your mind. And it's like you're replaying it and you're going over all the things that you could have said or the things that you could have did. And it's time to give that away. It's time to release your mind and to give it to the divine. It's time to also forgive yourself for not standing up for yourself or not sticking up for yourself when you knew you should have, but there was some kind of fear, doubt, or low self-esteem that stopped you from doing that. Yeah. And I feel like this is the release, right? So you going into joy, right, with the intention of clearing anything that's stopping you from hearing your heart, right? Really listening to your heart. So going to those things that you already know make you feel good, right? And if for some reason those things that you used to do don't give you the same enjoyment or pleasure or fulfillment, then it's definitely time to exercise, to take a walk, to break up that negative energy, that stuck energy, that stagnant energy. All right. And then on that walk, you'll feel it. I almost feel like you guys will feel what to do before you hear what to do, right? It's just going to feel good to you. It's going to make you smile, or it's going to brighten your mood or lighten you a little bit, right? Yeah. And then here comes this beautiful celebration energy. Yeah, so I definitely feel they're showing me like a ping pong, like you going back and forth out of this energy of like defensiveness and then into play defensiveness. So this is definitely a program that needs to be deleted, right? And it has to do with limiting beliefs and expectations, okay? So yeah, Michael's saying, start saying, I'm in the energy of celebration. I'm so happy and grateful for my achievements. I'm celebrating this moment of just being here, of breathing this air, of seeing this sun, right? Yeah. So send gratitude to the divine and the angels for peace and prosperity coming to you, peace and contentment in your personal life. So saying you're grateful for the peace, for the emotional fulfillment, for the contentment. And just by you saying those things, it's going to break up this energy, and it's going to allow you to take action on the things that actually light you up, right? Yeah. And then we got the 2 of Pentacles coming in. A need for balance and fun. Yeah, bringing fun into your life, juggling multiple priorities and balancing the budget. So with the fire energy here, this defensiveness, it could be lying also, I feel, in your sacral chakra, right? And when that's a little bit out of balance, when you're feeling blame, guilt, or shame, unworthiness, right, of receiving, then you start like overspending, right, for compensation of that, getting that high of just feeling good, right? Buying bunches of things that you're not going to use, or you buy something and then you don't even do anything with it. Or it's the same thing with like food and eating out and that kind of a thing. It's balancing the energies. So you'll know when this sacral chakra energy also has cleared. And look at this with the sacral and then the root. That's so interesting. It's going to bring you in that greater stability. So it's going to be easier for you to spend money on the things you really want to spend money on, not just for an emotional high. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. And then we have the Page of Cups. So this is beautiful because we just went through kind of the transition, right? Of you clearing this blockage, using the energy of gratitude also to uplift you and to clear your mind and to clear your heart, so that way you can come into this plate energy, which is going to balance you out. And then here's the communication from your heart, right? This is you listening to your heart on what to do next, right? And I feel like your heart is, there's this energy of the divine wanting you to stay in the frequency of joy, okay? Because also joy transmutes lack, yeah? Because you're definitely, there's something that is ready to come into you. And so they're helping you to create the space. New emotional experiences, a romantic encounter, social invitations or events, heightened psychic abilities, yeah. Because also when you're in this energy of joy and celebration, you feel worthy of receiving, right? So also worthy of experiencing. Some of you guys definitely are going to start to feel a little bit more social as well. And definitely happy birthday, Aquarius, you know, because that might be part of it because it's your birthday month. And there's going to be some kind of offer, your psychic ability. So listening to your heart, listening, your clairaudience, clairsentient is definitely going to be very strong at this time. And there's some kind of offer that is going to be coming in, right? And we have, yeah. Yeah, and with the Page of Pentacles coming in next, I feel like the offer is definitely going to have something to do with your, either with your career, because it says happy news in career, promotions or scholarships, a new area of study. Time to get to work as well. So there might have been something that you were procrastinating on or avoiding doing. Right. And so it's like the divine is putting you into the right time, right place. They're putting you into divine timing. So listening is important at this time because they're going to tell you when to act, when to rest, what to watch. They're even going to tell you when to respond to certain things, especially if it has to do with any kind of emotional dis-ease or you being triggered any way, shape, or form, that kind of a thing, right? Because it's all about responding and not reacting, right? Responding, bringing your highest self forward and responding to situations. This also is going to be important for where you're going to be putting your energy, right? So if there's something new in your career, you being in balance and you being in this energy of joy and celebration and gratitude is only going to bring this very, very good offer that your heart desires to you, right? Like in complete alignment. And again, with the pages, with the two communication cards coming out, right? Yeah. I'm also seeing 27-4. So that might mean something to you. Also, the number 74 might mean something to you as well. Oh, Twin Flame came out. The answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. Okay. So in this, it came out like kind of right over this Page of Cups, right? So maybe there will be an encounter with your twin flame. All right. They want me to go in deeper. Let me get a different deck. We're going to get the Spirit Song deck. Clarify this twin flame card for me. Oh my goodness, and there goes the stars, right? That we were seeing. So whatever it is, it's a wish fulfillment, and it's divinely orchestrated. The Tower. I just heard release your ex. 7 of Shells. So this is like really beautiful, the 7 of Cups, having lots of choices. And the 3 of Shells, 3 of Cups. Wow. So again, celebration, playfulness, bliss. So whatever this encounter is going to be, it's going to be unexpected. Okay. There might be some confusion coming in just because maybe there's going to be multiple people that come to you, and you might be confused on who's actually the spiritual partner, or So that's also why it's going to be so important for you to stay in your heart and to listen. All right, because your heart is going to be telling you the truth to go into the right direction. All right. And there is a cautioning, because with the 7-7 here, and then we have the 7 with the 16, okay? And so it's 3 7s with a 21 completion. But I do feel there's a caution in here to not make decisions based on past hurts, okay? So that's why we were hearing release your ex energy. All right, so that's also why this play and coming into balance is important. Because it's actually, you never know, like when you're doing these things, how much you actually are releasing. Like a lot of times you're releasing more than one block. You're releasing, detaching from more than one cord, psychic tie, karmic contract, that kind of a thing, right? And it's just about being open and trusting and allowing what is ready to go, what no longer serves you, to release, right? But you filling up with joy will automatically transmute anything that is not in alignment with that. Okay, so whatever this is, it's definitely going to bring in more joy and happiness. For some of you guys, it is a romantic partner. For some of you guys, it is just like a play partner, you know, like someone to have fun with. Yeah. Someone to celebrate with too. It's like this energy of somebody that is going to celebrate your wins with you, which is so powerful and so beautiful, you know, because there's none of that low vibrational energy of like envy or jealousy or competition or comparison. So it's a very high vibrational relationship that they're preparing you, aligning you to receive. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm going to take the cards up. You guys definitely, I don't think I said it in the beginning, you know, that it's not a pick a card, but by all means, if you feel like you wanted to do a number that most resonates with you, you can. But I do feel all 3 messages will resonate on some level for those of you called to this reading. Yeah. All right, we're ready. I'm just hearing gently, sweetly release the energies of yesterday. I allow my heart to let go and flow. And I'm seeing a ice cream truck in the water. And so it's this sweetness energy, like allowing spirit to sweeten. Okay, thank you. Allowing spirit to sweeten your senses. All right, your psychic abilities to pour into you. So yeah, look at that. And look at that again coming out. I love it. And there it is, heightened psychic ability. So they want to talk about this. Yeah, thank you. So this has to do with golden green energy. The gold energy representing the solar plexus for your clairsentience, and then the green energy representing your third eye. All right, for just your psychic abilities, your claircognizance, and your clairaudience, that kind of thing, right? Very strong. And so, oh, definitely, thank you so much. The divine feminine is coming in super strong. You guys are working with lots of goddess energy at this time. One, because you're doing a lot of healing, right? And most of you guys watching this are healers in some way, shape, or form, or you've tapped into that healing ability, or you've claimed that you are a healer, or you know, you provide healing for others. Like it's either like a job or it's something. It's just a part of you, and you've claimed this, you've recognized this, you've accepted this about you. All right, and so now I just heard time to use your psychic abilities for you. So somebody out there is not, and it doesn't mean that you have to read for yourself, like you definitely don't have to do cards or anything, but it's like asking the questions that you need answers to, right? So you sitting down and doing the same healing work that you would do on a client, or you would do for a friend, for yourself, so that way you now can come and resolve any issues that have been unresolved, right? Anything that has been coming up a lot is what I'm, you know what I mean, repeating, right? Yay! And so maybe you are doing that and you're just taking that time for yourself. Yeah, because I just saw 2-8, so you're moving forward. And with the 8 of Wands coming out, I do feel like you're realizing, because remember we saw the 7 of Cups, I do feel like you're realizing that you want to simplify some things, you know. It's almost like whatever the ego created, whatever fear created, whatever comparison created, whatever not enoughness created, whatever unworthiness created, you're now allowing yourself to ground it, to release it, to let it go. So that way you can open to this gratitude energy and have space to receive the beautiful transformation that you've asked for. Many of you guys, Archangel Shamuel coming in with the transformation of the heart. And look, there goes, well, I know I have this particular light on, but there's golden green, gold around his halo, and then he's wearing his green robe, which is so beautiful. Significant life experience that requires changes to be made. Powerful and often unexpected revelations. Breaking free from procrastination and releasing old beliefs. Yeah. So this is, oh, it's so beautiful and it's so powerful. And this is that heart transformation that they're helping you to have, so that way you can believe that your wishes are going to come true. Not maybe, but they are. It's just a matter of when, but you're letting go of the outcome. You're surrendering the outcome, surrendering the results, surrendering the how, surrendering the when, right? Completely aligning yourself to the law of detachment. All right, which is really powerful. So you might be working with Buddha energy at this time as well, or like Gandhi energy at this time as well. Like just detaching and coming into this very peaceful, compassionate energy. Yeah, and it's really stable as well. Moving forward, they said. So yeah, I just heard high tide. So being in Hermit energy, when you're on a path of spiritual enlightenment and a healing, right? Yeah, or just personal growth, right? There's the cave. The hermit lives in the cave, and there's times when the hermit comes out of the cave. So high tide means that it's time to go into the cave, time to do whatever reflective work that is needed. And I feel like whatever that reflective work that you're going to be doing. You're going to get lots of communication because your psychic abilities are very heightened. So definitely write everything down. It might be this energy where you just have a session, a self session, right? A self-love, self-care session where you're just like, tell me what I need to know. Automatic right through me, higher self. I love you, right? Or angels, whatever, universe, whatever, okay? And it might go super fast and you're just like recording all this, or maybe your voice recording it, and then afterwards you got to take the time to listen to it, all right? And there's so much reflection, so much revelation, so many epiphanies and aha moments, so much that you've learned. You just feel in this energy of like, one, magnanimous, right? Very forgiving to yourself because you just see how much work you actually have been doing. But then also, whatever this higher perspective that you gain from listening to whatever it is that you write down or you voice record or you video or whatever, it's going to bring you, yeah, my throat is like, whoa. It's going to bring you into this magnificence energy of, you know, I'm ready to receive my wish fulfillment. And it's just going to come really, really fast, this heart opening for you. So there might be some forgiveness work that you're doing, or Ho'oponopono prayer work that you're doing as well that brings that in. But whatever it is, it's going to be a new heart. And they're showing me I forget what those things are called, but it's time, right? Yeah, it's time. Yeah, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. We love it. Yeah, there it is. It's time. And here goes your card with the stillness. And then we got disguise. Gemini. I just heard false selves, false people releasing. All right. And the Gemini is the ruler of the throat chakra as well. Okay. So there may have been some things that were trying to block you from speaking your truth or expressing your truth. Right. Also, the throat chakra, is ruled by the thyroid, your high heart chakra, and it is a cleanser of all of your endocrine system, right? So if your throat chakra is blocked, you're not getting the correct cleansing. It's like you're trying to clear things, but it's not releasing. It's not going out, right? Because there was just something trying to block you. But never fear, Spirit is here. Yeah, because you get freedom from this, right? So a lot of times you have to forgive the lies that you've told yourself. The lies like, I'm not good enough, right? And so that comes in the stillness where you can hear your self-critic. You can hear your ego saying these things. Also, so cherry blossom crystal is a great crystal for bringing your inner critic to the forefront. So that way you can hear your subconscious and you can kind of clear, cancel, and delete, right? The things that you're telling yourself unconsciously that have been blocking you, those lies. You know, you can't do this, you'll never be good enough. You know, nobody will ever love you like I loved you. So there's also, again, with like releasing your ex and releasing that trauma, that psychological abuse that happened. Yeah, but also it has to be acknowledged. You know, it's a thing of recognizing it, not identifying with it, all right? Because we're not going through suffering. We are seeing the pain and we're choosing to go into joy, all right? That energy. So with you coming into the stillness, you have a powerful mind, very powerful mind. So just as powerful do you have this mind to say these things to yourself that drain your energy, cause fatigue, cause you to procrastinate. You also have the power to feed your mind with the things to help you move forward, the things that refuel your energy, the things that help you to receive easily and to speak your truth, right? To know your truth and to share your truth. And that brings you into this, what is it? He's oh my goodness. I seen him earlier today too, so let me get the book for a second. Norwal, thank you. Energy. And because he was the one who was having trouble remembering, we're going to go to him. And he is on page 80. So, oh, this is so funny because when I turned the book, I went straight to the chameleon. So this is a chameleon there. They want me to read the flora for the chameleon. It's amaranth, chicory, monk's hood, poppy, skeleton flower. And the stones are bloodstone, tiger's eye, cry of praise, and tourmaline. All right, so those are going to be things that are going to help you when you're doing your meditation, if you're doing any crystal healing on yourself, if you're doing any crystal scrying or gazing and then writing down what you receive from the crystal, that's going to really help this fast opening, okay? It's suggested, not needed. And you can use the energy of the chameleon, protection from those who seek you, to aid in difficult social situations, making new friends, and aiding in social acceptance, right? So there's definitely going to be this complete change within you feeling accepted, all right? So this is also where this sacral chakra energy is coming into. So orange and blue, all right? Michael and Gabrielle. So this is also saying this card could symbolize a wallflower who feels invisible, or a social butterfly who can adapt and thrive in any situation. So Aquarius, you probably have both, right? And that's only because the power of disguise is actually a gift, right? The power of being able to blend into anything is a gift. And it's only this energy I feel of like, some of it, I almost feel like you're releasing the programs that made you hide who you are. Okay, the things that were holding you back, keeping you from being 100% authentic because of out of like fear, out of safety, out of security, this kind of thing, right? And so the false beliefs are lifting and releasing. Yeah, which brings you into this beautiful freedom energy. I am free. They want me to tell you for the here on, the crystals are moss, agate, blue calcite, criscola, and jade. Okay. The flora are cypress, reed, lily of the valley, and magnolia, promoting inner calm, peace, and quelling fear and doubt, right? So when you go into the stillness and you receive, you hear from your heart, just listening, setting the intention to listen to your heart, to hear from your heart, you're going to calm yourself. You're going to release doubt and fear because you're in this place of trust. Yeah, and you're going to gain your confidence back. Yeah, that was my dog. My cat tried to go in his space. It's so funny because there's times when he just gives it completely up to her and she's like on his blanket and in his space, but this time he was like no. So that also for me is confirmation that there might have been people where you just let into your energy or even let into your physical into something and they took advantage, you know. So that people pleasing energy, that not sticking up for your energy, all that is going to leave, right? Because you're feeling confident, you're accepting yourself, and you're standing as who you truly are. So beautiful. Yeah, love it. Normal, okay. So I guess they wanted me to go through all of those because when I went to the page, it just went right to the animal. So the narwhal, freedom. This card represents freedom and independence. The narwhal is a mysterious creature of the icy ocean. Long ago, their tusks were sought after for magical purposes, and they were often associated with the mystical unicorn. Even today, we have little understanding of their impressive singular tusk. The theory is that it might be used for communication, but we do know that narwhals are elusive and do not do well in captivity, which adds to their natural mystique. This card is one of liberty, independence, and not allowing yourself to be tied down. Yes. And so what's really coming out here is keeping your distance, and not connecting with people. So I feel like that's about to change. That's a part of this transformation, right? Because it was out of protection, honestly. It was out of protection, out of an inner child wounding, right? With the Page of Cups. But that's getting healed. Yeah. So I'm hearing like say thank you often, right? The stones are golden beryl, uvarite. I'm going to spell that. It's uvarovite, lepidolite, which we have here too, right? It's funny because some of these are crystals we brought to the table today. And sunstone. The flora are rue strelitza. I'm going to spell that too. Strelitzia. Barberry, heather, and sea holly. Moving on from an acrimonious breakup, blessing a child or a loved one, moving home, or traveling, right? Magic for traveling. Yeah. So this is just going to open you up in so many ways. It's going to be so very powerful and beautiful. Yeah, I feel like your meditations are going to get, like, you're just going to be able to go on this beautiful quest within. Yeah. I want to get more on this 8 of this fast energy. Yeah. Cutting your cords, okay? That's what's going to speed up this transformation. Ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments of fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. Yeah. I feel like that was like self-explanatory. Yeah. Very good. And the last message. All right, it says self-identity. Who or what are you identifying with? Birds of a feather flock together type energy, okay? Yeah. So somebody is telling themselves an old story. I feel like it was an old story of like poverty. I think it might have to do something with working too hard, or having multiple jobs, right? So feeling like you're not worthy of receiving everything that you need and more from the universe, right? And so overworking to compensate for the feeling of not feeling worthy, right? Balancing the budget is coming back out again too with this. Yeah, Michael says get off the tightrope. Like, get off the tightrope. He wants you to step out, completely out of this consciousness and into prosperity, you know. And some of you are like, well, how do I do that? Intend it, okay? Intend it. especially when you feel yourself kind of going back into that poverty or that scarcity story, you know, that story of victim, the story of it never works out, or I have to do this, or, you know, no one's going to help me type of energy. Like that's why in the first messages, what came through was for you to do your own like writing and getting information from your heart, because you have the solution to everything that comes before you. It's already encoded in your DNA. All right. Yeah. And what will happen too is if for some reason you're blocked from the solution and you need to upgrade or you need to clear the block, just ask Spirit, clear whatever is stopping me from seeing the solution. Clear whatever is stopping me from stepping out of this consciousness, from stepping off the tightrope, you know? And it's also, some people could be addicted to that, like always, you know, having to like get out of a situation. Like that's also a program, you know, always having to, like, you create a situation where you have to figure it out, and it's a situation of suffering, a situation that brings pain, right? Because that's just what you're used to. And so now I feel like many of you are choosing that that's not my story anymore. Things are working out for me. Things are working out for me easily. You know, money is coming to me easily. I'm a money magnet. I'm an abundance magnet. You know, these kinds of things. So listening to whatever affirmations you need to listen to at nighttime to reprogram that subconscious mind, and doing that on the daily. Oh my goodness, look at this. Don't you love it? Yeah. And transforming that energy. Also, yeah, I'm feeling the grounding coming in. Yeah. Ooh. Iros na mata. Kush na mati kanta. Yeah. Listening to your heart is going to tell you how to get off the tightrope, okay? I almost felt like this was a journal. You know, who are you identifying with? What story are you telling yourself? And also, what are you watching? You know, are you comparing yourself to others and saying, I could never do that? Oh, it was so easy for this person. Like, are those things coming up? You know, I just heard lapis lazuli as well. So this also requires you to really become like the observer, to really become the moderator of your mind, and really listen, you know, really watch your thoughts, and especially watching your thoughts and when you're taking certain actions. And that's how you know too if it's something that you're taking action that was seated in fear, or if you're taking action that was seated in love, right? But also too, the things that you are currently doing, because I'm feeling that really strongly with the 22 energy, that you are manifesting yourself out of that consciousness and into this beautiful Two of Cups energy, right? Where you're falling in love with your life, you're falling in love with where you are, you know, whether you're in your perfect home or not. Because this home energy is just coming out really strongly. Forgiveness in the end of challenges, exchanging gifts, and don't give up on the people you love, right? So there's also this energy of sometimes when you've been doing a lot of shadow work, a lot of healing, you just want to give up, you know, or when you've been working towards a goal or trying to build a business, you just want to give up. You're like, you know what? It's just not working. It's just not working. And so Spirit asks you to come into your higher mind and into your heart and get guidance from there, right? And then decide what to do next, because it's almost like don't quit right before your blessing comes. You know, I'm getting that kind of energy from it. Yeah, look at that. And there goes the 2 again. Wow. And the balance. So I'm hearing like even like what you're watching, what you're giving your energy to. Okay, and also because it's affecting your thoughts as well. You know, maybe you're identifying with the characters in the in whatever you're watching, and if they have a really negative outlook, you're identifying with it. You're almost taking that energy on. You're allowing that character to project onto you, right? And you're walking around almost in that skin, right? Yeah. So it's going to be time to really watch things that align to the energy you want to embody, the mindset you want to embody. Okay. Yeah, Emperor. Love it. So definitely, because the Emperor came out, and then here goes Michael coming like straight to the truth. Thank you for that. You're definitely going to be, I feel like there is definitely some kind of stability that's coming in, that the divine is blessing you with balance. Yeah, because of this rainbow. I hope you got most of that, right? The divine is blessing with balance because of this rainbow. So Michael's coming through and it's like, yes, this is the truth. So patience and balance, self-control, okay? And there's going to be some decision that you have to make, but you're going to make the right decision, and it's going to bring success to you. And it is definitely, it's a compromise, is what Archangel Zadkiel is coming in and saying that. It's a compromise. So it's a win-win situation, and that's beautiful. It's this energy of everybody wins, you know, that no one is left out. Everybody wins. So whatever that is for you, and maybe that might be an affirmation, like it's always a win-win. Like my choices are a win-win. Yeah. And that might help you to see more of the truth, to cut through to the truth. So that way you're not feeling like, well, if I do this, then this person will be hurt by it. If I do this, and that person will be hurt by it. Or, you know, this is even in like leaving a job, you know, and you thinking that, or you taking on more hours than what you really should, because now your health is suffering because of the job, right? And you're saying, oh, well, they don't really have, they don't have a lot of people. And so I'm just like taking like, extra shifts here and there, and then saying, oh, the money is good. Yeah, but now your health is deteriorating, type of energy. So you're about to get the clarity that is needed, and also the confidence and the raise in self-esteem and self-value, self-worth, self-trust, to help you make the decisions that you're going to create inner security for yourself. All right. And you're going to know exactly, am I taking an extra shift or not? No, I'm not. Am I going to take on this extra project? No, I'm not. These kinds of things, because it's your health right now. Yeah, rebirth. Your health, that is most important, so that way you can come into your highest light, into your highest joy and fulfillment, and that is not in overworking, okay? Yeah. But I also feel, yeah, I just heard it. Yeah, there it is, confidence. And they want me to take energy with the hummingbird, right? So, and the peacock here. Yeah. And it's going to be a time of you really clearly seeing what is emotionally fulfilling and what is not. It's going to be a very sharp line, because they're helping you to put these boundaries in, and helping you to have the confidence to say no. Okay. Yeah. And then also the confidence, even too, for some of you guys, not even to respond and just let things fall away the way that they need to. You know what I mean? Especially if because I feel some argumentative energy trying to come in. So that's like, you know what? I'm just going to not respond. Yeah. And so, oh, I love the God box. I love this. So the God box, let me read it to you. Write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you put in a special container called the God box, as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. So, in the book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, no, is it? I always say, okay, The Power of Positive Thinking, thank you, by Vincent Norman Peale. He uses a lot of scriptures, and he has helped a lot of people to manifest miracles in their life, and not only just in their life, but in their mind, their body, and in their spirit. And one of the things that he shares in the book is he had I forget, I don't know if it was like a friend or whoever, but he had a worry habit, and his worry habit was like his business, wasn't doing well. He wasn't getting the clients. He wasn't increasing. And his health was starting to fail and this, that, because he was always worried that things were going to work out, worried he wasn't going to get clients, always worried. And so Vincent shared, I forget what the scripture was that Vincent shared with him, but he came back to him like a year later and he was doing well. His business was doing well. His health was doing well. He was happy. He looked good. And he said, well, what did you do? And he said, well, this is what I did. And he showed him a calendar, and the calendar was a day calendar. And he showed him, he took the day of the calendar. At the end of the day, he took the day of the calendar, he crumpled it up, and then he threw it in the waste paper basket. And then he stood there for a moment and he prayed. And the prayer that he did was something like this. It's not exact words, but basically, thank you, God, for taking everything from me. Thank you. I forgive myself for listening to my intuition and for not listening to my intuition. I know that I did the best that I could do today, and I'm very grateful for everything that I've received. Something like that. Okay. And then, amen. So the God box is something similar to that. It's you at the end of the day, no matter what happened, what you did or didn't do, what relationship went harmoniously, which one didn't, how much you accomplished on your work, if you received money or if you didn't, if you got a new client or if you didn't, if you sold something, if you didn't, whatever happened, good or bad, you're thankful for it. Good or bad, you forgive yourself. You completely let go of any actions that you were afraid or doubted to take, right? You include it all in there, and then you give everything. You give everything of that day. You don't take it with you. You give everything of that day, and you put it into God's hands, and you let it go, and then you do this nightly and you let it go. So this could be in the God box, or it could be in a form of a nightly prayer, or you could use the example of putting, the calendar day into the waste paper basket, like if you like basketball, and you're just throwing it away, but including that beautiful prayer, including that gratitude, and really trusting and just letting it go. Yeah, what's coming up, I can't remember the what it is, but it's, I surrender myself, I surrender my problems, I surrender my loved ones, I surrender my future into the hands of God, and I trust in Him fully. So that's another scripture, but I can't remember what Psalms it is or what have you, but you could look it up if it resonates with you. But that's also something that you can say as well as a prayer, to do exactly what this God box does, or to do exactly what that, throwing the paper into the basket does as well. But feel free to change it too, to fit what really resonates with you, to help you feel emptied, help you feel like you put it all into the hands of God, right? Yes. So that is the end of the reading. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. Yes, yes, and yes. I love you so very much, and just thank you again for all the likes, the subscribes, the shares. Thank you for the comments. I appreciate you. I love it when I see the hearts too. That's just really awesome. I love you guys so very much. Namaste.